Half the people alive will never once feel what you are about to feel. For them it is impossible, a door that does not open. But for you, right now, there is a 2-second moment in a song you love where the hair on your arms stands straight up. The same spot, every single replay. The key change lifts, the voice cracks, the strings swell under the last line, and your body answers before you decide to feel anything. That reflex has a name. It's called frisson. And here is the first strange thing. Those goosebumps are not a mood. They are a muscle event. Tiny muscles at the base of each hair contract and pull the hair upright. The same reflex that fluffs a cat's fur against the cold. The same reflex that raises your skin when you are afraid. Your body is running a threat response for a chorus. So a song, a pattern of moving air that can't feed you, can't protect you, can't do anything for your survival, is tripping an alarm your ancestors kept for predators and freezing nights. That's the gap. Why would music, of all things, hold the keys to a survival reflex? And it gets stranger because this doesn't happen to everyone. Roughly half of the people you know will never feel it once. Not from that song, not from any song. For them, that swelling chorus is just nice, a pleasant tune. They hear the exact same notes you do and their skin stays flat. So this was never really about the song. It's about the listener. It's about you. I wanted the body side of this first, what it actually feels like from the inside. So let me pull in Sarah. Sarah, when this hits someone, what is really going on in the body?
Yeah, so it's this wave. It starts at the back of your neck and rolls down the spine, and the arm hair lifts on cue. And the strange part, Tom, is the throat. It tightens, your eyes sting, and sometimes you actually cry, but not from sadness. Tears from beauty. Your body reaches for its most overwhelmed response and spends it on something gorgeous instead.
Tears from beauty. Okay, so the body treats a stunning sound like an emotional emergency, and the reason it does that is where this gets good. Because the goosebumps are only half the machine. The other half is pleasure. That same peak moment, the drop, the soaring note, fires your brain's dopamine reward system. The deep reward core that lights up for food, for sex, for the things evolution actually cares about. Music picks that lock too. We know this because of work by Valerie Salimpour and Robert Zatorre at McGill, who watched the brain during those chill moments and caught dopamine being released right at the peak. And they found something you already feel but never named. Your brain rewards you twice. Once in the build-up, as you sense the big moment coming, and again at the moment itself. Anticipation, then payoff. The wanting and the having split into 2 separate hits. That is why the same moment gets you every time, even though you know it's coming. Knowing it's coming is the point. Your brain has learned the shape of the song and starts pouring reward in before the peak even lands. But there is a twist hidden in that. It is not only the buildup that gets you, it's the break. Your brain is a prediction machine, quietly guessing where the music goes next, note by note, faster than you can think. And frisson tends to strike at the exact instant the song does something you didn't predict, an unexpected key change. A harmony that resolves the wrong way, then the right way. A beat that lands a half-second late. The surprise is the trigger. Your brain sets a trap for itself, and the music springs it. And that little gap between what you expected and what you got is where the chill lives. But now stack the 2 halves together, and you get something almost unsettling. A fear reflex and a reward jackpot, firing at the same instant for a sound with no survival value at all. Peter, this is your corner. Why would evolution ever let a song do that?
Because evolution never built a defense against it. Think about what frisson is actually made of. 2 ancient systems, both far older than music. The hair-raising reflex. That one is built to puff fur against cold and against a predator, to make a frightened animal look bigger. And the dopamine pathway, built to make you chase food and sex and survival, to reward the things that keep a body alive. Neither one was ever locked against a melody, because for almost all of our history, there was no melody clever enough to knock. Music is new, Tom. It walked up to 2 doors evolution forgot to guard, and it fits both keys, and so a chord progression trips a reflex that was designed for a wolf in the dark. It is a beautiful accident, survival machinery, firing for art.
So it's a break-in, a beautiful one. Music slips past 2 security systems that were never designed to say no to it. But that only holds for some of us. Remember the flat-skinned people, the ones who feel nothing? Same doors, same music. Their locks don't turn. So the real question was never why music does this. It's why it does this to you, and not to them. And this is the part that reframes everything. The difference isn't taste. It isn't that you care more about music or that they are cold. It's structural. It's cabling. Peter, what did the brain scans actually show?
Wiring. Literal wiring. Matthew Sachs, working with Psyche Louis, scanned people who get frisson and people who don't. And the frisson group had denser white matter tracks, thicker bundles of connective fiber, running between the auditory cortex, where sound first arrives, and the regions that handle emotion and feeling. More cable between hearing and feeling. So in a brain like yours, a chord progression does not take the scenic route. It's routed on a direct line, straight into the emotional core, at full volume.
So you don't just hear the song louder, you hear it closer to the feeling. The road is shorter. That's it, exactly. In a frisson-prone brain, sound and emotion are wired nearly on top of each other. The music lands and there is almost no distance to cross before it becomes a feeling in your body. That's not a poetic way of saying you're sensitive. It's an anatomical fact about the shape of your brain. And here is how far that short road reaches. It isn't only songs. The same circuit fires at a breathtaking shot in a film, a single line of poetry that lands too true. The moment you crest a hill and a whole valley opens up beneath you. Same shiver, same arm hair, same machinery underneath. Music is just the most reliable trigger our species ever invented, a delivery system built to hit that circuit on purpose, over and over until it catches you. And there is one more layer, the one that makes this personal. Sarah, the people this happens to, is there a pattern to who they are?
There is. They score higher on one trait, openness to experience. The part of you that gets absorbed, that falls all the way into a piece of art and forgets the room you're in. And honestly, Tom, it lines up with how it feels. It's private, almost sacred. One moment in one song reaches a place in you that you don't have words for, and then you find out the person right next to you felt nothing at all. That's a lonely little discovery. You start to wonder if you're the strange one, feeling too much over 4 bars of a song. But it isn't you being dramatic. It never was. It's the wiring.
It's the wiring, not a flaw, a feature. So here is what all of this actually means for you. If a song has ever raised the hair on your arms, you are not overreacting, and you are not too emotional. You belong to roughly half the population whose brains carry extra connective wiring between sound and feeling. You don't just listen to music, you metabolize it. Where someone else hears a nice tune and moves on, you get a full-body event, a fear reflex, and a flood of reward firing together, routed straight into you on a line most people simply don't have. And that means the goosebumps were never really about the music. They were a readout, proof that your nervous system turns sound into physical feeling more directly than the people around you. Which leaves one quiet question hanging in the air. If your brain is built to feel a song this much louder than everyone else, a key change, a held note, a swell of strings landing in your body like weather, then music probably isn't the only thing. What else has your nervous system been feeling at full volume this whole time, while everyone around you barely noticed a thing?